Hey, Bill, on the old clips, you talked about an urban legend. Oh, yeah, I was talking about all those urban legends about, you remember Pop Rocks? Dude, there was a kid, and he ate a whole bottle, he sucked down a whole package of Pop Rocks, and his stomach exploded. And there was always the one about, dude, there was a kid who he put an M80, which is an eighth of a stick of dynamite, I believe. We always thought it was a quarter stick. I think it's an eighth. Stuck it in the back of some kid's pocket, lit it, and blew half the kid's ass off. So this guy says, well, in the mid-'80s, my stepbrother did just that. He had to get skin grafted from his thigh to his ass. It's no urban legend from New Jersey. Oh, maybe that's where it started. They always say there's a little bit of truth in all of that. Is that what they say? That is what they say. 2, Billy, the Thursday podcast is the best thing you could have done. You are a genius. I'm not a genius. Andrew came up with it. The old clips are hilarious. I love dropping in on the middle of an old school podcast, catching you in a random mood. Yeah, that is the thing, because my vibe on this Thursday, then it connects with whatever the fuck I was talking about on some Monday in like 2009 or 10 or something. So I guess that would be a weird little mashup, as the kids say. This person said, I listen to a lot of podcasts over time. Some of them change. The hosts get egos, and the vibe is different. I love how you're 10 times bigger than you were when you... Oh, look at this whole fucking ball-rubbing thing here. Did I write this? I'm 10 times bigger than I was, everybody, when I started the podcast, but I still act the same. Old Freckles is down there. Well, when you're a balding, redheaded male, you really don't have the opportunity to take your shirt off in VIP, do you? Huh? Spinning around your head. I swear to God, if I had pigment, I would be a much... Oh, my God, the ego I would fucking have. Are you kidding me? If I had pigment, a full head of hair, you guys wouldn't even know me. The day that they actually come up with a pill, because I would never do that fucking, taking hair from the back of your fucking head, putting on... I would never do that. I'm not fucking doing that. Numbing up my head. It's just like, all right, dude. Bill, why don't you just admit that it's over? All right? Fucking buzz it down. Grow some sort of facial hair, or just shave your face and let people look like just make them look at a rapidly approaching 50-year-old adult baby. How mad? Don't do this, by the way, because you'll get in trouble. But how fucking funny and how mad would the person get if you walked up to a fucking guy who had his head clean shaved and his face, he didn't have any facial hair, all right? And he's in his 40s or whatever. You just walked up to him. He's sitting in a bar, minding his own business. And you walked up and underneath his chin, you went, Gucci, Gucci, goo. Gucci, abu, abu. Like, how far could you get away before that person? I think I would, no, somebody touching you would make you mad. Other than that, I think I'd laugh. But don't do that, everybody. Okay? The world is a bad enough place. You really don't need, do you really need a bar fight? Think about that, people. At what point in your life do you sit there and be like, you know what would be a good asset to my life right now? Both spiritually, personally, and legally. A nice knockdown, drag-out bar fight. Although that would be funny, though, if that happened and then you guys actually decided to work it out on, like, Judge Judy. And she comes out there all fucking extra angry for the fucking, for the TV cameras. And you went out there and, the bald guy's got to go, was minding my own business, and his mate come up and he put his finger. Charlie bit my finger, and it hurt. He put it on my cheek and on my chin. And what did he say at that time? Oh, he said, a coochie, coochie coo. Right, and I didn't like it. I don't know why I had to be English. Whatever the fuck I was just trying to do. Right, there's no robbery. I got to get back to fucking Peaky Blinders when I get back. I'm 2 episodes in, and I'm going to watch every fucking episode I can before I go to do all my shows in Boston there. All right. What else was there? Thanks for the laugh, man. My days go by much quicker. No worries, everybody. Look at that. The Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast, the just checking in on your podcast to make it fucking quicker is really, look at, people are liking it. Check it out if you can. Actually, when you're listening to all of this, it's all in the past, isn't it? I don't know. All right. Booing at the draft from a lady. Hey, Bill, my mother-in-law is a huge sports fan, and she insisted on watching the draft. I have never seen the draft before, and I was really shocked at the rude behavior of the spectators. Well, you've obviously never gone to a sporting event. Going to a sporting event is watching a bunch of people that probably can't catch a ball, or maybe they could, but now they're just old and out of shape, just trashing people that can do what they could never do. That's what it is. Anyways, is that how it normally goes down, or is it because it was held in Chicago? As a Wisconsinite, I would have thought I was a Wisconsinite, that lives in a tourist destination for those damn FIBs. Fucking idiot bastards. Oh, fucking Illinois bastards. Oh, I came close. As we call them in Door County. I instantly blame Chicago for all the ass hattery. Are my instincts correct, or is it always like that? Thanks and go fuck yourself. No, your instincts are not correct. And as far as how Wisconsinites view people from Chicago, that's just standard behavior. That's standard human behavior. You don't like your neighbor. You don't like your neighbor. This town is rivals with the town next to it. This state doesn't like the state next to it. This country doesn't like the country next to it. You just keep making it bigger and bigger. This continent doesn't like this continent. You can go right up. Just basically, familiarity breeds contempt. And it takes an unbelievable level of maturity for you to be sitting up there in Cheese Land to look down at Mustache City and see the good in it. Especially when they're coming up there to vacation in your area. You're not going to like it. When I lived in New York City, I fucking hated walking through Times Square. Bunch of fucking families with their kids going to the fucking M&M store. They actually made you wish that it was still peep shows, which was disgusting. It was fucking gross. Times Square back in the day was gross. And now they've gone the other way, which just, it's a lot of big people in jean shorts plodding through traffic, not knowing where they're going. And there's nothing like a giant group of people likes to do more than to just stop and stand in the middle of the sidewalk, looking around, waiting for someone to make a fucking decision. A bunch of followers. All right, walking into the Hershey Kiss store, buying some fucking New York T-shirt that has fucking, you buy the New York T-shirt with a picture of John Lennon on it wearing the New York T-shirt. You want to do that shit? Yeah, you fucking hate that stuff. So no, I don't think it has to do with that. I mean, obviously, Philly's known for booing. New York City's known for booing. Boston's known for it's a shit show. And people also fly in for the draft, if you can believe that. They fly in for the draft. I will never understand that. I already did a bit about it on my last special, but I will never understand that. It's like going down to the DMV when you don't have to. Someone's going to take the test for you. All you got to do is just see how they did the next day as you're eating a fucking English muffin. There's no fucking reason to go down there. I haven't even looked. I haven't even stopped to even look to see who my team took. And I don't give a shit. I mean, I care. I want them to do well, but I'll wait till the football season to see how they do. But I guess those are the people that get into it a lot more. The ones that want to. Those are the people that actually know the names of the GMs and the higher ups, and I just don't have fucking time to get into it to that level. You know what I mean? I have too many other things that waste my time. So no, I wouldn't blame it on Chicago. I like Chicago. I love Wisconsin. I think you guys are all great. Standing from the outside, I don't know what your fucking problem is. The same way I look at the Middle East. What is the fucking problem over there? Why don't you all guys, if everybody just became atheist in the Middle East, they'd find something else. I don't like his shoes. Let's blow him up.